owners of Blackpool Football Club and some of its fans reached a new level today. A lifelong supporter found himself in court, accused of making defamatory comments.
David Ragazzino fears he could be made to pay as much as £150,000 for remarks made on a fans' forum. He denies saying anything defamatory. Stuart Flinders reports from Manchester's Civil Justice Centre.
David Ragazzino has been supporting Blackpool all his life. Today, fans travelled to Manchester to support him. He's accused of making defamatory remarks on an online fans forum about the club and its owners, Carl and Owen Oyston. Now, they've taken him to court.
Today's hearing was an attempt by the claimants to get a district judge to find against Mr. Ragazzino on the grounds that he'd failed to respond to court documents in time. This, Mr. Ragazzino told the court, was an underhand ploy and a waste of valuable court time. He'd never written anything defamatory, he said. Representing himself, he spoke of his limited financial means and his fear that he could be forced to pay £150,000 in damages. The district judge gave him 21 days to respond to the claim.
Mr. Ragazzino was greeted like a hero as he left court.
If a supporter posts a comment that is not only untrue but deeply unpleasant and offensive, shouldn't he expect to end up in court?
I'm not sure. I don't know the ins and outs of the rules of the game, really, to be honest with you.
But there are rules, aren't there, as to what you can say about people, and they have to be stuck by them.
Of course, if things are deemed offensive and people are offended by them, then yeah, I suppose they are, right?
The protests normally take place in Blackpool itself. This was Bloomfield Road on Saturday. The team's bottom of the championship, and the row between the club and many of its fans has become bitter. One supporter has apologised to the owners after he was threatened with a libel action. Carl Oyston is being investigated by the FA for allegedly sending an offensive text to another fan. Blackpool Football Club and its owners chose not to comment on today's developments. Stuart Flinders, BBC North West Tonight, Manchester.